Right guys, so been shopping, been to Mackie D's, let's get it on. So, £4.90 for that. Right, I'm going to show you right now that hopefully you will be the decider that I can make a burger and chips 25 times better and at a quarter of the price. So, let battle commence. Right, back again guys. Firstly, we're joined by my amazing sous chef, the one and only Lila Jane Bradley. Can we have a... Oh, thank you. Right, so we're going to start with the potatoes first. So what I'll talk you through now is the only ingredients we're going to need for the potatoes are some baby new potatoes, some salt, which is a must. I know people say that salt is a bad ingredient, but compared to the 2.6 grams that are in that, we're going to use a fraction of that. And a little bit of paprika just to, again, season it up. So what we need to do is quarter our potatoes, like so. And in true Blue Peter fashion, there's some I prepared earlier. We're going to actually pan fry these, unlike the deep fried cardboard we've got here. I'm going to add a little bit of oil. This is rapeseed oil, so it's got 50% less saturated fats than olive oil, so it's probably one of the best you can get. Make sure the pan's nice and hot. With having hot oil, it'll stop the oil absorbing into the potato. If I was going to ask you a question right now, what's got more fat in, the chips or the burger? You're probably thinking the burger, but believe it or not, more fat in them. Because they're a skinnier chip, they absorb more fat. Unlike these. So I'm just going to get them moving along. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and sprinkle of paprika, which is just dried peppers. Gives it a real aromatic flavour. And I'll see you in 5. Right guys, as you can see, I've been pan frying these potatoes for about 5 minutes, starting to go a nice brown colour. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place them into the oven. Now these will take between 25 and 30 minutes to cook. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to make the burger. So, 250 grams of lean minced beef. So this comes from like either a sirloin or the top side, so a piece of the cow that doesn't have a lot of fat. Half a diced onion, so as fine as you can. A little bit of good quality tomato sauce. Just a little dollop of that. Put the brown sauce in there. A little bit of cumin. And salt and pepper. I'm going to get my hands in there. I'm going to mix this for a couple of minutes. Just to really infuse all of those flavours. Is this okay like that? The best thing to do is you could make these the day before and they'd have a lot more flavour the next day. So, next I need to mould these sort of thing into. Right guys, what I've done, I've formed the burgers and I've just put a little bit of seasoned flour on the top just to help give them a nice crispy colour. And now instead of putting oil in the pan, I'm just going to brush a little bit of oil over the top. What will happen is that any saturated fats that are in there, will come out and actually help baste the meat, help colour it. Griddle pan, so again, it's not sat in oil. I'm just going to carefully place that on. What you want to hear is that little sizzle. The worst thing you can ever do at this point is start flipping it, because it's a homemade burger and it doesn't have masses and masses and masses of fat in it like this bouncy stringy thing. Then it'll break up. So while I'm waiting for these to cook, I'm going to make a little bit of garlic mayonnaise. So some low fat mayonnaise, guys. Squeeze it in here. This is going to go into our bowl. A little bit of chopped garlic. Give that a mix. As you can see, I've got some sliced tomatoes, some beautiful lettuce, and a couple of buns. So, when I see you next, I'll be plating this up. So, bye. Right guys, as you can see, burgers are cooked. All I need to do now is add a little bit of cheese. See, all the grease or any fat has run off the burgers and into the small channels. So, little slice, cheddar cheese. You can see on the buns, I've got the garlic mayonnaise, I've got the lettuce, and I've got some slices tomato. All I need to do now, get our burger, place it into the centre, now don't forget to turn the heat off, otherwise you'll set fire to the house and give me in the bad looks. Look at those golden wedges. Just finish it with a little bit of salt. Give it a shake. Make sure you're using a dry towel, otherwise it'll go through. Absolutely no fat whatsoever. So again, nice and healthy. There's no alarms here telling me that my anemic chips are done. Place the lid on. And there you go. Burger and fries times 3, £5.90. Bonus is, you've still got loads of salad left, you've still got loads of cheese left, and you've still got a couple of buns, so you can make yourself a sandwich in the morning, or if you're going to work, or you go to university or college. Again, you and your friends have got lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it, as well as it being healthy. Fresh, you know where it's come from. Which one would I rather have? I know where my money's at. Which chip, which fry would I rather have? The floppy anemic, full of fat, or the fresh golden flavoursome one? So, again guys, it just takes a little bit of time. It took me 25 minutes to make this. But I've saved a fortune. I'm going to eat healthily. I know who's made it. Everyone's a winner. So, I know where your vote's going, and I know where this is going. So, thank you very much. There you go, Lila. There's your lunch.